Source: Wikimedia Commons. Canadian investment firm Brookfield, formerly chaired by Liberal leader Mark Carney, has close business ties to the Trump family. In 2018, Brookfield agreed to lease a New York City property from Jared Kushner, U.S. President Donald Trump's son-in-law. The lease was for a $99 billion agreement, which saw the company forking over the full $1.1 billion upfront, instead of paying it off annually. Kushner served as the White House senior advisor to Trump during the time of the Brookfield deal, and also dealt with the administration's relationship to the Middle East, visiting Qatar to discuss its blockade against the U.S., which was eventually lifted. Brookfield's second-largest stakeholder during this time was the Sovereign Wealth Fund of Qatar, which helped to finance the billion-dollar deal. The deal was brokered in 2018, before Carney became chair of Brookfield, and at a time when Kushner's family was in debt to repay $1.2 billion in mortgage payments by February 2019. Carney, who still holds $6.8 million in Brookfield financial interests, spoke with Trump for the first time since he took office over the phone Friday, which Carney called cordial and substantive. Trump also displayed newfound respect and diplomacy towards Canada following the conversation, saying it was extremely productive. It was a dramatic change in tone considering only one day prior Carney announced that Canada's relationship with the U.S. was over. The old relationship we had with the United States based on deepening integration of our economies and tight security and military cooperations is over, Carney said Thursday. What exactly the United States does next is unclear, but what is clear is that we as Canadians have agency, we have power. We are masters in our own home. Carney and Trump now appear to be on good footing with plans to meet immediately after the election to work on elements of politics, business, and all other factors, noted the U.S. president. The relationship could be tied to Carney's help in stonewalling the U.S. Senate Finance Committee's investigation into the Brookfield-Kushner deal regarding the $1.1 billion check. Information was requested of Brookfield in 2022, while Carney was at the helm, by the committee, but it was sent a letter that year to Brookfield's Bay Street office in Toronto requesting detailed information from Brookfield to understand the process by which Brookfield paid Kushner companies, provide